everyone, I'm Flo, Duties Behind the Camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. We're making something super simple today, Mongolian ground beef spaghetti. I was wanting the flavors of Mongolian beef, but I also wanted pasta, so we're using spaghetti today because I really like the texture, but you can use any type of noodles for this dish. If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe because it really does help the channel.
That's it?
Seriously. That's all we're chopping up today. And if you don't want to chop it up, you can put them through a garlic press. 2 cloves of garlic. This is the hardest part of the whole recipe. Oh, by the way, you should probably get your pot of water boiling for the spaghetti at the same time so that when you have all your ingredients ready to go, the water is also ready to go to add your spaghetti. All right, that's it. I am basing this recipe off my original Mongolian beef, and you can check out that recipe and just serve it over rice. But because we're making this into a sauce for spaghetti, we're moving on to our sauce. I've got 1.5 cups of beef broth. If you don't have beef broth, you can use chicken broth. And I'm adding 3 tablespoons of sugar. I know it sounds like a lot, but Mongolian beef is on the sweet side. You can adjust the sugar accordingly. I'm using 4 tablespoons of light soy sauce or regular soy. And I'm using 2 tablespoons of dark soy, and dark soy is going to add the color. And guess what? That's it. Also going to get my cornstarch slurry ready. So 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. And 2 tablespoons of water, room temperature or cool water. You may or may not need all of it. Food is expensive, so even when you're cooking at home trying to find something reasonably priced, this is one of those recipes that's under 10 bucks for sure. However much you're paying for a pound of ground beef and a package of spaghetti, and everything else is like a few cents here or there if you have the ingredients already on hand. All right, I got my spaghetti going. Now I only have 6 minutes left. I'm gonna get the sauce going as well. And it should be ready by the time the spaghetti is ready. So we're gonna put this on medium-high. I'm using a wok because I'm going to add the spaghetti to the sauce in the wok and stir it up. If you don't have a wok, you can use a large frying pan or even a large Dutch oven. Once you see that wisp of smoke, you can add your oil. I'm using 2 tablespoons of avocado oil today. Just a neutral tasting oil would work best. And I'm going to add a pound of lean ground beef. Going to flatten it out, let it sear on one side for a minute or 2 before flipping over. Just want it to brown a little bit, and that adds some flavor. And I didn't marinate the beef. Usually when I'm using ground beef and I'm making a sauce, I find that there's no need to marinate the meat because it will still absorb a lot of the sauce. Okay, I'm just going to cook it through. Just until it's no longer pink. Okay, once the beef is cooked, I'm going to push it to the side. I'm going to let this liquid kind of drain to the center and let the liquid evaporate and the oils can stay at the bottom. Okay, adding my garlic. In my Mongolian beef recipe, I do have ginger in the recipe, but I don't have any ginger today. So I'm going to add a little bit more of the red crushed chili flakes. Cook that for about 20 to 30 seconds. Next, we're going to add our sauce. You can bump up the heat and get that to a boil. And once the liquid starts to simmer, add your cornstarch. I'm just going to add about 3/4 of it. It thickens up a little. It's okay if the beef comes back in. I think I'll need the rest of it. So I'm just going to add the rest of it. Now look at that, guys. Looks so good. Just let it simmer. All right, just drained my pasta, adding that straight into the wok. I'm going to turn this heat back down to a medium-low. We do want the pasta to cook in there for about a minute. Oh guys, it looks so good. All right, turning off the heat. That's it. How simple was that? All right, I'm just going to plate some of it because obviously this is not going to fit into the bowl that I've chosen to use.
Not a chance. I don't think we have any dish that fits all that pasta.
This is definitely not even, like it's too much for one serving. I just wanted to let you know how much I made here. So 1 pound of spaghetti, 1 pound of ground beef, and this will serve a family of 4, maybe even with some leftovers. I'm going to top it with some roasted sesame seeds. And just garnish it with some cilantro. And there you have it. Are you all ready for?
Yes. This is good. Guys, there's no way I can eat this. This is definitely not a single serving. And we got like still this much more in the wok. Crazy. Oh, and by the way, dude, this is the taste if you didn't know. Get some of this in there. The sauce is nicely combined into the spaghetti. Take a bite of this nugget of meaty goodness. Nice flavor. And if you wanted more heat, more chili. All right, all together. Nice flavors. The heat coming through. Pasta is cooked perfectly and really does take in all that sauce. Right? You're not going to see much liquid at the bottom of this wok. It's all into the spaghetti very nicely, all combined with the meat. You got the umami of the nice sauce and meatiness in the sauce. You have a complete meal in like not very much time, and you still got like a mountain of spag to go with dinner. Feed 4 or even less people if your people eat a lot of food and you have leftovers. I think it's a winner.
Awesome, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Simple, inexpensive meals. This is it. Check it out on FLO'S.com.